Alrighty. Ooh, we got lots missing. Okay, my question for this morning, since it's a block day, we can start with an attendance question, is what is your favorite childhood TV show? So I know so many good options too. So many good options. Sure. Wow, we have a tiny class today. We're missing a lot. All right, we're gonna start at the bottom. Garrison, do you have a favorite show from childhood? Nothing. Do you have a favorite TV show? Mhm. The Flash. That's a good one. My sister was obsessed with that show. It's great. All right. Nevaeh's not here. My goodness. Wilbur's not here. Sarah, how about you?
Well, I was really allowed to watch like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon, but I was allowed to watch SpongeBob.
I love that. I know, that's so interesting. Like, most,
Yeah.
Is it just because it's like too stupid? Is that why?
Yeah, they like
Yeah.
they hated all the kids in like Nickelodeon and Disney.
okay.
I also wasn't allowed to watch Barney. My mom just like hated it.
That's what I know. My mom like whenever, not that I feel like I missed out, but Teletubbies, she's like, she's like, it's too dumb. Like, I love it. Oh man, so many. Wanda, how about you? Oh, Kim Possible. Yes. So good. That I wished I was Kim Possible, like growing up. It was the best. Hunter. Oh, that's a good one too. I love Curious George. The theme song of it is always really good. All right, Graham. Probably SpongeBob. It's a classic. There's so many good lines to call from it. Christian. Okay. Oh, yes. Ah, good choices. Phineas and Ferb. It was sad that they stopped like making new ones. Hilarious. Jonah. Yeah. Okay, which Steve? The first one, the original one. Okay, good. Yeah, they have a new. I guess it's a different. Maybe his name's.
Oh, it's still running.
Yeah, I think so.
It's still running.
Yeah, it's a new dude. I guess there's lots of clues to find, like all the things. Right? The letters, like the most. Open up your email. That is not the same. Joe, do you have one? Oh, Johnny Test. That was also good. Love that. Good choices. All right. Are you guys ready to start the next thing? I know you're so excited. We are going to be working this block and well, I guess this week on figuring out what we want to do for our research paper. Woo! Yes! I know you're so excited. So we're starting the research paper. We're like taking it step by step. Today we're literally just working on building a research question. And then next block we'll go over like what the actual, we'll like narrow down our questions, try and choose one, and then actually go over like how many words you have to have and like what one would look like and things like that. But today we're just focusing on topics and questions that we're going to answer in our research topic. So with this, I have printed this off for you. It's also on campus so that you have it. But we have 11 different articles, so I'll hand those out to you. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Thank you. 11 different articles that you're going to read today and build a question, at least two questions for each article that is something that you could do research on. That's a lot of questions. You'll have I want a total of 25 questions. I know 11 times 2 does not equal 25. So some of them you're actually going to have more than 2, but those are just the ones that spark your interest and that you want to like bounce off of in your topic. So hi Gio, good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to hand these out just so that we can kind of use them to talk about how to even build a research question for that. All right. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, let me see if that just roll over there. And then 1 could go to Christian. All right, Gio, if you go to build a research question under assignments, we're looking at the articles right now and kind of how that works with it. Okay, 11 articles, a total of 25 questions. What you'll do is you'll make a Google Doc and literally list, like, you can organize it however you want, but maybe number 1 and then have your 2 questions, number 2 and have your 2 questions, and so on. Yes, Joe.
How long is like?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next class. So we're starting to brainstorm our topics right now, and I think by next week you'll have to have your topics picked. Hey Wilbur, good to see you. Here is. Okay. What if you've had a sibling come through the school or something, or have heard past things about the junior research paper? We're doing it a little different this year. Your topic has to come from these 11 articles. So you are bouncing off of these articles and using them to kind of spark your interest, because based on the article that you choose to like do your research question off of, you're using that article as one of your sources. So guess what? You have one of your sources already like here in front of you, which is nice. So it has to come off of this. When we're building a research question, there's a couple things we want to keep in mind. One, our question cannot be yes or no. So I'll make a list for us. Yes/no. Okay, nothing yes or no answered. So a yes or no question could be, is Instagram sucking all of our time? I could answer that yes, or I could answer that no, right? Yeah.
It could be a statement like Instagram is sucking everybody's time.
Nope, cannot be a statement. It has to be a question. So with that, it can't be yes or no. It also, I know this is going to sound weird, it can't deal with morality. your paper is not that long. It's longer, but it's not that long. And stuff that deals with morality, it has a lot to kind of try and encompass. So when we're doing that, it's going to take too much time to just build the background for anything like that. So can't deal with anything like more like, is this morally okay for something like this to happen? Like, is it morally justified that man can go to the moon? Or I don't know. That doesn't make sense, but you get what I'm saying. And then lastly, yes, no, morality. Oh, it can't be something that you already have a really strong opinion on. So if you already have your already have your mind made up about something, you can't choose that topic. So if you are really like strongly sided towards why NASA should not exist, you should not choose that topic because you already have your mind made up. This is something that we're going to research both sides of the argument and then choose our side after researching both sides. So it's something that you can't already feel super strongly about. Trust me when I say when you're writing the paper, it's a lot easier if you're not super invested in it. Not meaning like you're not excited to write about it, but meaning that you don't already like have a very strong side to one. Because you have to acknowledge the other side in your paper. So it just goes better if it's not like something that you're super opinionated about. Things that you could be really opinionated about or that have like really heated discussion, like abortion, like drugs, stuff like that. But a lot of these articles that you're given will kind of help you figure out like good questions to bounce off of that. Yes, John.
So like, let's say it's a topic like that we like know about, but like, so like, let's say our question is, we have a side to it, like we have an opinion on it, but let's say we want to do a question that's for the opposite side.
Totally cool. Absolutely.
Right.
Yep. You could absolutely do the other side. That would be interesting to do actually, because then you can kind of
like the
try
whole
to.
NASA thing. It's like, let's say you think NASA shouldn't shut down, but you have a question like about why should NASA shut down? Do that.
Yep. Yeah. You could do that. Okay. When we're building a question, do you guys have any other questions before I move on? Yeah, Joe.
So we're all choosing from like kind of the same level of questions. I think it'd be like overlapping like topics.
Overlapping topics, but not overlapping questions, which is okay. So kind of what you're doing is you're reading these articles and then you're figuring out the main themes or like ideas in them and then using that to create your own question from it. Yes, Sarah.
If they change it, where you can't pick your own topic.
Because of this year, we don't have enough time because usually it takes them like 3 weeks to figure out a topic and we just are not able to do that. So sadly, we're kind of moving towards this, but I honestly think it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to work off of this. So, and there's some pretty interesting things to talk about. So I think you'll find something that you're interested in for sure. Yes, Hunter.
I have a question. What's the key like a rough time frame for a whole project?
I think spring break is when we'll end. So we have a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that that's when we're shooting for it to be done. Yeah, Joe.
Using the yes or no part, like.
Yeah.
Just give me like an example.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Okay. A couple things that could work, or I like sentence stems because I feel like it helps me kind of format my own thoughts with it. Some things that people have done in the past is if you start with like a how, so how do budget cuts within schools, taking away music class influence student academic success? Do you see how that's something you cannot answer yes or no? Like it's an influence of something. So how does blank influence something else? That could be a question that you ask. So like the focus is really music class on academic success. So how that kind of intertwines, and then the budget cuts bring it in. It has to be very focused too. Someone also did, how does social media influence face-to-face friendships within high school? So that's something that's very focused to high school, the interaction between social media and face-to-face relationships with it. You could do, what's another, I was thinking of how you could do should, but you have to be careful that it's not yes or like it's not couldn't simply be answered yes or no. Yeah.
Jeff, add like an and why thing to the end of your sentence, like, can you do that? Or,
Give me an example.
so like, should music classes still be taught in school? And then that's like a yes or no question, but then like, and why? So like, why do you feel like that should be? Okay.
Yeah, I think you could rephrase it though to be what is the impact of music class within academics? Do you see how that instantly kind of nuances it? Yeah. So you could do, I guess you could do what is, and then something. So what is the impact? What is the thought process? What is the opinion? Cool. Okay, I'm trying to think of other ones that people have done because that worked well. Oh, how does fast fashion impact budgets? Maybe it wasn't budgets, but they did the topic on like fast fashion, which was interesting. What?
Probably the environment.
Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. How does fast fashion influence the environmental print on the fashion industry? Okay, so you're coming up with multiple questions from it. Do you guys want to try doing one together? Would that be helpful?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just look at build a research question number 1. And read it together. If you guys have highlighters and stuff, I think that that's always helpful. Good morning. Oh, I'm sorry. No problem. I have this for you girls. We're going over building a research question for our research papers. And okay, let's look at this. It is called Let There Be Dark in 2012. So adopted from Paul Bogard. At my family's cabin on a Minnesota lake, I knew woods so dark that my hands disappeared before my eyes. I knew night skies in which meteors left smoky trails across sugary spreads of stars. But now, when 8 of 10 children born in the United States will never know a sky dark enough for the Milky Way, I worry we are rapidly losing night's natural darkness before realizing its worth. This winter solstice, as we cheer the day's gradual movement back towards light, let us also remember the irreplaceable value of darkness. All life evolved to the steady rhythm of bright days and dark nights. Today, though, when we feel the closeness of nightfall, we reach quickly for a light switch. And too little darkness, meaning too much artificial light at night, spells trouble for all. Already, the World Health Organization classifies working the night shift as a probable human carcinogen, and the American Medical Association has voiced its unanimous support for light pollution reduction efforts and glare reduction efforts at both the national and state levels. Our bodies need darkness to produce the hormone melatonin, which keeps certain cancers from developing, and our bodies need darkness for sleep. Sleep disorders have been linked to diabetes, obesity, cardiovascular disease, and depression. And recent research suggests one main cause of short sleep is long light. Whether we work at night or simply take our tablets, notebooks, or smartphones to bed, there isn't a place for this much artificial light in our lives. The rest of the world depends on darkness as well, including nocturnal and, well, how would you say that? Crepuscular? Sure. Species of birds, insects, mammals, fish, and reptiles. Some examples are well known. The 400 species of birds that migrate at night in North America, the sea turtles that come ashore to lay their eggs, and some are not, such as the bats that save American farmers billions in pest control, and the moths that pollinate 80% of the world's flora. Ecological light pollution is like the bulldozer of the night, wreaking habit and disrupting ecosystems several billion years in the making. Simply put, without darkness, Earth's ecology would collapse. In today's crowded, louder, more fast-paced world, night's darkness can provide solitude, quiet, and stillness, qualities increasingly in short supply. Every religious tradition has considered darkness invaluable for a soulful life, and the chance to witness the universe has inspired artists, philosophers, and everyday stargazers since time began. In a world awash with electric light, how would Van Gogh have given the world his starry night? Who knows what this vision of the night sky might inspire in each of us, in our children or grandchildren. Yet all over the world, our nights are growing brighter. In the United States and Western Europe, the amount of light in the sky increases an average of about 6% every year. Computer images of the United States at night, based on NASA photographs, show that what was a very dark country was as recently as the 1950s is now nearly covered with a blanket of light. Much of this light is wasted energy, which means wasted dollars. Those of us over 35 are perhaps among the last generation to have known truly dark nights. Even the northern lake where I was lucky to spend my summers has seen its darkness diminish. It doesn't have to be this way. Light pollution is readily within our ability to solve, using new lighting technologies and shielding existing lights. Already, many cities in our town across North America and Europe are changing to LED streetlights, which offer dramatic possibilities for controlling wasted light. Other communities are finding success with simply turning off portions of their public lighting after midnight. Even Paris, the famed city of light, which already turns off its monument lighting after 1 a.m., will this summer start to require its shops, offices, and public buildings to turn off lights after 2 a.m. Though primarily designed to save energy, such reductions in light will also go far in addressing light pollution. But we will never truly address the problem of light pollution until we become aware of the irreplaceable value and beauty of the darkness we are losing. Okay, turn to someone next to you. What is the possible arguments that you could pull from this? So, like, what are possible topics that we could start talking about? Ready, set, go.
compliance.
Is that affect? Did I do that right? Is it effect?
I think effect is like an actual, like an effect or something.
Like it's not.
No, I think it's the-
Effect is like the noun.
Yeah.
A.
I don't know, man.
We could look it up.
A is the verb, E is the noun, because it's like
Right.
effects.
I think
with an
it's
E.
the A one. It's the A one.
Yeah. You're
Okay, okay. I thought so, but
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
like, I'm like, how does like,
It's like, it's a side effect, so it's like.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like-
Well, what's the?
Well, effect is having an effect on making difference too.
Okay. Okay, let's just make a list of some things that we could pull out of here to talk about in a question. What are some of the like topics that you see? Okay, what about light?
Like pollution.
Light pollution. And the effect on what? Darkness, right? Okay, so maybe nature, sleep, right? I think those are two things if you wanted to pull from there. What else could we pull from? Health? Yeah, what about health?
Well, they talk about the melatonin stuff.
Yeah,
Like, it's a continuation of sleep as well, because without sleep, it's obviously bad effects on sleep, so.
definitely.
Both sleep and other like aspects of health.
Awesome. So you could totally have a broader like idea of maybe you're arguing a position on sleep. Maybe it's that sleep should be more valued, or people should have like a sleep routine, or high schoolers should like have nap time during school, and then see how maybe light pollution has affected high schoolers' sleep, and that influences their health and maybe their academic success or something. So you see how you can pull from like the concepts in here? What else could we like grab from? There's like sleep disorders too in here. Yeah, definitely. Light pollution, it's kind of like that curfew for light in Paris, right? They turn that on and off. Like, should cities be required to turn their lights off after a certain time in order to help improve the quality of health within the city? So do you see how you could pull from even that? NASA, there's a couple of things. I keep thinking of NASA because there's a couple things in here about NASA, but then you could pull from the nature aspect of it too. How does human technology, or how has technology influenced nature, or the ability for nature, like people to experience nature? See how light pollution has influenced that. So you can grab, like, I really suggest that you guys make something like this after each article, and you're welcome to work with someone else too if you would like for class. Make like some sort of list or chart of the different topics that you could pull from. And I'm going to do like technology here. And then create your questions off of it, because that can kind of help you think of a big picture and then narrowing it down to something smaller. Sound good? If you come across an article that you are super like excited about the topics or think that something in it is really interesting, that's the one where you would make like multiple questions off of. So I need a total of 25 questions. If you find one that is like super exciting and you want to like make all your extra questions for that one, totally cool. Or you could do like 3 for a couple of them within it. Sound good? Okay. I'm going to set you loose and you have a couple options. You can work with someone and read the articles aloud to each other, then go through making a list and create questions based off of that. Totally fine. You could work alone if you just want to like stay focused and kind of get it done with your own pace. I'm okay with either. I just need if you don't have all 25 done by the end of class, that's okay. It'll be homework for coming to class next time. And you're creating in a Google Doc your list, right? So I need a list of 25. How you organize that is up to you, but I just need a list of 25 possible questions. And then what you'll do with those 25 questions is you'll highlight 10 that you really like, and then you'll turn it in. Sound good? Oh no. Good. Okay. That's on campus already so that you can see it. Any questions about any of that? Feeling good? All right. Go forth and do research. Be ready to go. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Hey, Gio, how's it going?
It's going good.
Great. Were you able to find that on campus?
Yes. Like I know where it's at. It's just my computer is not working right now, and I haven't gotten the chance to go to the IT.
Okay, deal. So are you just using your phone then?
Yeah, but I might go use my mom's computer real quick.
Okay, I think that's a good idea so that you can have it. If you're able to grab that, that would be
Yeah.
great.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, thanks, Gio. Okay, I'm gonna stick some music on. Is that okay?
So if the article like expresses a specific opinion, can we write the question from that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah. When I was your fault, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. vow you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me.
You are going to use you can use these articles for your question, but you will have to do outside research also. Yep. Hi. Correct. And like instead just reading Facebook or like not actually reading the physical book. Yep, you got it. We were wrong. I think it's supposed to be E. Oh, is that what you guys are saying? Yeah. I guess because I said it's the effect, so it is saying a specific noun. How does it affect? Then it's A. Yeah, you got it. Oh, girl, you can always just think I am an awful speller, and grammar sometimes messes me up. So.
Even while you hold me as I cry on the floor, I still don't know how to be yours. Say that you love me, don't say that you love me, 'cause I don't know how to be yours. You say that you want me, don't say that you want me, 'cause I don't know how to be yours. 'Cause I still act like an orphan, I guess. And my heart breaks to confess that even while you hold me as I cry on the floor, I still don't know how to be yours. hate me, I'm not going anywhere. Leave me or take me, still bear my signature. Know me or not, seen or forgotten, not walking out on you. Love me or hate me, I'm not going anywhere. Leave me or take me, you still bear my signature. Know me or not, seen or forgotten, I'm walking out on you. Love me or hate me, I'm not going anywhere. Leave me or take me, still bear my signature. Know me or not, seen or forgotten, I'm walking
Absolutely, go for it.
I wanna be there when the voices in your head are loud enough to make you lose your mind. Just the same when you're dominating the day. I wanna be the one who's by your side. You know my love is not the jealous type. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. Oh, I can stay or I can go no matter where you're coming from. I can be the one to let you choose. Wanna hold you close but never hold you back, just like the banks to the river. If you ever feel like you are not enough, I'm gonna break all your mirrors. Wanna be there when the darkness closes in, to make the truth a little clearer. Wanna hold you close but never hold you back, I'll be the banks for your river. I'll be the banks for your river.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so girl, I get that. It's totally fine.
Is this the one about? Oh, I told. Oh,
This
no,
one?
I'm at 4. My bad. I'm at 4.
You're too.
I'm going through it.
Beyond the another time to break silence.
Okay.
Are you asking like what the big question is? Okay, let me look at it really fast if you want to run to the restroom. Yeah.
If you ever feel like you are not enough, gonna break all your mirrors. Wanna be there when the darkness closes in, to make the truth a little clearer. Wanna hold you close but never hold you back, I'll be the banks for your river. I'll be the banks for your river. I'll be the banks for your river. Baby, I ain't saying that you need my help. You don't have to do it all by yourself. So baby, when the current gets strong, you need somewhere to rest your bones. I wanna be there for you. I wanna be strong for you. Oh, I wanna hold you close but never hold you back, just like the banks do the river. If you ever feel like you are not enough, I'm gonna break all your mirrors. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. The fool in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strange in the light of His glory and grace. Oh, soul, are you weary and troubled? No light in the darkness you see. There's life for a look at the Savior, and life more abundant and free. Through death and to life,
Sure.
everlasting. He passed and we follow.
Okay.
And I was wondering
All
if I
us
could
and
do
no
the
more
environment database with how
dominion.
like social media and
For
technological
more
advancements
than
has contributed
conquerors we
Okay.
are.
because this talks about like how
Oh,
much like it's
turn
affecting kids and
your
how like it's dependent how much pornography is growing
And influencing like how people are interacting with each other even. Okay. I say build a question off of it and go for it. Like
Okay.
try it.
Okay.
If you can think you can use this article in it, then I think that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Just seeing if they're good questions. Is that what you want? Okay. How does the extensive use of lights what extent light pollution affecting high schoolers' health and use of sleep and power? How is technology affecting the decline of interest in literature among young adults? Why should people be encouraged to read more? Yeah, okay, I love it. I think that those definitely work. I would say, how does the extensive use of lights affect the economy? So just making sure that you have really specific wordings, like the economy in cities or the economy, like where is that? And then even in your question, you could do, to what extent is light pollution affecting high schoolers' health of sleep or like sleep health? How is technology affecting the decline of interest in literature among young adults? I think that one works really well. Why should people be encouraged to read more? Yeah, definitely. Like, how does reading like improve mental health, or like how do you see how that kind of like pulls it in? Yeah, I think you're definitely on the right track. Nice job, Wanda. All right, you've done a couple articles. How are you guys feeling? Okay. Getting the track, like hang of it. Ask people around you too. I'm happy to look at your questions also. Eyes upon Jesus.
Old time heart, old time heart, old time heart, eyes upon Jesus. Old time heart, old time heart, old time heart, eyes upon Jesus. Old time heart, old time heart, old time heart, eyes upon Jesus. Old time heart, old time heart, old time heart, eyes upon Jesus.
Take a look at this.
Yeah.
I'm not yet interested, like super interested in the things I have read so far,
That's fine.
but
What are the economic and social benefits of life? So pick one. Which one, economic or social? Like we don't have a whole lot of time to do both, like within the length. So doing one or the other, and like natural light and darkness. So like choosing one.
okay.
What are the health effects of not having enough darkness at night? What are we as nations and individuals to do with respect to light pollution to address the damage to lives? Hiring Americans less interested in school, lecture when the quality of people getting education is increasing. Interesting. How has technology influenced our interest regarding culture? Yeah, I like that last one especially. I think you're definitely on the right track. Good job. Yeah.
Yes, around it goes, the circle never knows the end of the line, so you will find with our love. 'Cause this love is a band of gold. When the fire's burning and when the embers feel cold. So when I hold you in my arms, I hope you know that this love is a band of gold. I'm never getting old. No, I never will be over you. Yes, I threw away the key. They bound my heart to yours. To the bottom of the sea, I don't need it anymore. No, there's no turning back for us. There's only moving forward. This love is a band of gold. When the fire's burning and when the embers feel cold. So when I hold you in my arms, I hope you know that this love is a band of gold. And the stars that come and cover up the moon, they may steal away the starry skies we knew. They can't take away what's true. I belong, I still belong. I belong to you. This love is a band of gold. With the fires burning and when the embers feel cold. So when I hold you in my arms, I hope you know that this love is a band of gold. It's a band of gold. I scaled all the highest of mountains, and I stood at the edge of their peaks, but I still couldn't see to the edge of your love for me. And I walked on the wildest of waters, and I sunk to the depths of the sea, but I still couldn't fathom the depths of your love for me. Canyons wide, oceans deep, can't contain all your love for me. No matter how high or far I reach, there's no end to your love for me. And I wrestle belief in the valley, and I barely hung on through the night. But just when I thought it was darkest, the sun began to rise. Canyons wide, oceans deep, can't contain all your love for me. No matter how high or far I reach, there's no end to your love for me. That you wouldn't run after me. How could I fall when you already took the fall from me? Beyond the stars, through the very breath I breathe, there's no end to your love for me. Where could I run that you wouldn't run after me? How could I fall when you already took the fall for me? Beyond the stars, through the very breath I breathe, there's no end to your love for me. Canyons wide, oceans deep, can't contain your love for me. Not a high, far away, to be young, keep our heart open, be who we truly are, without the excuse, without the facade. There's no pretend. Here in your arms, oh Lord, set me. Oh Lord, set me free. I'm finally seeing you were here all along. Your love was enough. It doesn't come or go. The image I've had is starting to fade. Patient with me, lifting the veil, oh Lord, set me free. Oh Lord, set me free. Oh Lord, set me free. Set me free. Oh Lord, set me free. Set me I let out the sails of my heart. Here I am, here you are. I let out the sails of my heart. Here I am, here you are. I let out the sails of my heart. Here I am, here you are. I let out the sails of my heart. Here I am, here you are. I let out the sails of my heart. Oh, here I am, here you are. I let out the sails of my heart. Oh, here I am. Oh, here you are. I let out the sails of my heart. Here I am, here you are. I let can't hide from tempest it comes. I can feel the weight of my backside. Know that I can't do this alone. There's a road set before me. Oh, I can see it. No, it's going, Lord, I'm afraid. I have heard the sound, oh, the sound of revival. I just wanna walk here in your ways. I wanna straighten the heart, feel me on fire. I know it's so hard. But I would always have to choose, 'cause you're my everything. I wanna leave my maker. Oh, teach me today so I can dance with you. Teach me today so I can dance with you. Chains that bound me, break them in glory. Don't let me hide it. For your kingdom may come, though the water runs deep, and live in testimony. I know you remain of faith, 'cause I know you remain of faith. Wanna straighten the heart, feel me on fire, and I know it's so hard. I thought this out choose, 'cause you're my way. I wanna leave my maker. Oh, teach me today so I can dance with you. Teach me today so I can dance with you. Wanna straighten the heart, feel me on fire, and I know it's so hard. But I would darkness out choose, 'cause you are my way.
Nevaeh, did I help you with number 4? Okay, love it. I was just thinking that. I didn't do it. Okay. Good job, Sarah. We're gonna be a team player.
Flashes of doubt that grow into rage. Locked out the truth that keep your dreams at bay. Don't stand there waiting for the time to come. Come on, catch me, we got miles to run. We are alive and scared leaving this world. Fire in the wind, we're burning out of control. We are the children chasing wondrous things, chasing a vision, baby, like we're running down hill. We tear these curtains open, feel alive. Swim to the surface, let our lungs ignite. Slip past the guards before they raise the guards. Come on, catch me, we got miles to run. We are alive, skin leading these walls. Fire in the wind, we're burning out of control.